Hello, and welcome to myfinancesteacher.org. In this video, we are going to look at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin in particular. It looks like yesterday the crazy times from the general stock market and the oil market has spread to the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency markets as well. Before we continue, let me remind you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't and click that bell notification. Thanks a lot. We see that yesterday Bitcoin dropped from 7,900 all the way down to under $5,000 in one day. That is a 40% drop in one day. How crazy is that? Unfortunately, for those who did have any long positions in Bitcoin, that of course would be extremely painful. That is why, as I mentioned several times in my older videos, it is important to have a stop loss to avoid significant losses, because the rewards from trading also come with the possible risks involved. And as you see here on the screen, I mentioned a few days ago on the community part of the YouTube channel that I was stopping out of Bitcoin close to breaking even with a tiny profit over here on the 8th of March when Bitcoin started showing small red candles on the chart. Previously, I mentioned that the Bitcoin cycle that usually lasts for about a couple of months had possibly finished here on the 28th of February. However, it's clear now that that was not correct. That again shows the importance of stop losses. So after this significant drop yesterday and a continuation of the drop today from under $5,000 all the way down to about $4,000, we see that Bitcoin is back above $5,000 at the moment. It's at $5,160 here on the chart. And again, although nobody knows the future, there is, I think, a good chance that this Bitcoin cycle has finished. And there might be another entry opportunity here. However, we need to see if the risk-reward ratio is good enough. So firstly, looking at the duration of the cycle, the current cycle has already been going on for 86 days. That's already a little bit long for the cycle. However, again, in the current crazy markets, anything can happen when the market players are selling anything and everything that they have to get the liquidity that they need. Nevertheless, based on the duration of the cycle, based on this RSI, which is as deep into oversold territory as it's never been since that significant drop in late 2018, we're also bouncing from that $4,000 level, which is the support zone based on those cycle tops in early 2019. So these three indicators, the cycle duration, oversold RSI, and bounce from the support of $4,000, indicates that there is a possible entry. If you were to enter here with these crazy volatile times, you would probably want to place a stop loss. With the candles being so big, it's hard to say where is the best place for your stop loss. For my personal trades, I would consider this yesterday's low as a stop loss. That's somewhere at about $4,600. And unfortunately, that's quite a high risk level of over 11% on the downside. On the upside, it's hard to say how high will Bitcoin jump out of this low. If liquidity troubles continue and Bitcoin only retests the resistance level at these recent lows of late 2019, then it could retest $6,400. From current prices, that would only be a gain of about 22%. So the risk-reward ratio is not that great. Possible gains is only double the size of the risk level. So are you tempted by this risk-reward ratio? Me personally, I'm not really tempted by this short-term ratio. However, in general, I am tempted by this oversold level on RSI, which we've only seen this oversold about a year and a half ago last time. So personally, instead of having a short-term trade, what I might actually do is I might speed up my dollar cost averaging over the next several weeks. Usually what I do is every week I spend some beer money on Bitcoin to gradually accumulate some Bitcoin before we reach possibly new all-time highs over the next few years. So while the price is under $6,000, I might speed up that weekly dollar cost averaging. So that's my view on Bitcoin. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think we're going to see Bitcoin above $6,000 over the next couple of weeks? Or do you think this painful, crazy time is going to continue? Share your opinion in the comments below. Hit that like button while you're there. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and good luck in your trades.